Okay, I'm back. I don't know if anybody's going to pick up on this or not, but I'm going to leave a commentary here just for shits and giggles. I got hit with a strike saying that I was bullying these poor people over on Twitter, that they didn't like the fact that I was picking on them. Oh my God! These poor people, they were being bullied on, their fifis got hurt. Well, shit. This is amazing. These people can go and they can accuse me of all this crap. Uh, they could say that I'm a sex predator, that I make all these chats, that I'm a representative of some organization and what have you, and they can make all these complaints now to YouTube, and they're going to take me the hell off the air. Well, I had a quick discussion with YouTube with this, and I'm going to see how it turns out. But fine, if these little sniveling cowards do not want their names mentioned on my live stream, then fine. I'll go out, I'll buy my a laser beam, I'll buy a cat, and we'll have the cat chase a laser beam around the parking lot, because this seems to be all YouTube wants. I do not, for the life of me, understand YouTube. I mean, you have Russian-backed people, part of QAnon, that are going around and destroying people's lives, and yet they come in here and they say they're getting picked on and hit me with a complaint because they can't take what they dish out against me. I think it's ridiculous. This stuff I had was true. Rebecca, they filed a complaint against me. YouTube took down the chat. I don't know if the material's going to get put back up or what, but the whole first hour of my chat got taken down. They filed a complaint. Bunch of goddamn crybabies. Little sniveling little cowards. They could sit there and, say all the stuff they want on their little channel over there, but they can't, they don't like it when I say the same thing about them. This is the kind of people that QAnons are. This is the kind of people that our buddy is down there looking at $50,000-$60,000 yachts is doing. There's workarounds. They, fine, I won't mention their names. But they sit there, this is something that the complainer wrote about me. They said, quote, Murtaugh appears to be indwelt by a demon. They could say stuff like that on Twitter. They could say stuff like that on YouTube. But I can't defend myself on YouTube because these people are a bunch of goddamn crybabies. This is why I criticize QAnon. This is the kind of people QAnon are. They go around. They're going around putting strikes on YouTube channels that are fighting for the truth. And this is what happens. We are losing free speech in this country. These people in Minnesota, they only believe in what they say. They don't believe in anybody else. They want to take our rights away. They want a one-party government. They don't even want a democracy or a republic or a representative republic. They want a dictatorship. They want a Hitler running this country. They want public hangings. They want to be the judge and jury. They want to send people down to Gitmo and execute them. This is the kind of people that are drawn to this group up in Minnesota, Arkansas, Wisconsin. So fine, I'm not gonna waste my time with these people anymore. I've had this channel since 2017, and this is the first time I've had this happen, and it's gonna be the last. Fuck these people. They're not worth the time of day. I'm still gonna cover. The Field McConnell trial comes up, I'll cover it. Pleasant Donut, YouTube took it down. The crybabies filed a complaint that I was bullying them, that I hurt their fee-fees, so they took the channel down. This is the same thing that happened to Tyler. This is the same thing that's happening all over the place. These cowards can't take it. They could sit there and they can call me a demon. They can call me a predator. They can call me a serial killer. They can call me a broker for selling babies. But I can't even defend myself because these goddamn cowards have to sit there and pull this bullshit. You know, this is absolutely pathetic. This country is going to the dogs. We're turning into a Russian satellite. You can't even use freedom of speech anymore. I would never thought I'd see the day when the First Amendment was struck down in this fashion. It's a disgrace. YouTube should be ashamed of themselves. They allow all this Biden crap on there. You know, they're dragging the Bidens through the mud. They're dragging all kinds of people through the mud. They're harassing an attorney from Florida with this false crap, threatened to kill her on live video, and I'm the one that gets struck. But I guarantee you, that's fine. They're ashamed of themselves. They don't want their names out there. They've just cut off any hope of ever being mentioned on here by name again. Well, basically I got hit with a warning. YouTube says that if I get another one of these in a week, or if I get another one, then I have to shut down for a week. Yeah, they're mad. But the thing of it is from now, I do not want their name mentioned in here. Don't mention their names. We'll have to come up with code names or something. I don't want their names mentioned in here anymore. You know, what's funny about this is I was giving these people information that could have helped them get out of trouble if they were smart. But by pulling this stunt, I'm not going to talk about them anymore. They want me to stop talking about them? Fine. You know, they got what they wanted. I will not mention these people by name. That's very important. I have workarounds. You know, I can work around this problem, but I guarantee you what, I'm going to start striking them because I told YouTube. I wrote to YouTube and I said, look, these people are doing the same goddamn thing to me and you're going to start getting complaints about me. They got copyrighted material belonging to me on their channel. They're bullying me. And you better do something about it or I'm going to see your ass in court. You know, they're discriminating against the Democrats. This is bullshit. You know, our friend from Minnesota has been crybabying for 10 years that he can't get his stuff on the internet, that people are stealing his stuff and doing this, that, and the other thing. And the first thing he does, he turns around and stops somebody else's freedom of speech. That is the most childish thing they could have done. I haven't seen that clip, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's just that I half expected this because these people have been censoring YouTube channels all over the place. There's at least a dozen of them. QAnon is running scared. They're sniveling cowards. They don't like criticism. They're Tyler, I don't care if they already have my address. Tyler just wrote me, and, you know, they already have my address. And, you know, Randy has doxed me, first name. You know, so they have my information. You know, and, you know, what the, you know, fuck them. If they, you know, they want to appeal me, go ahead. But what a bunch of damn cowards. It's amazing. Yeah, it's funny, you know. Task Force can come in here and make all kinds of remarks and talk about people in their underwear and all sorts of things, yet she files a complaint of bullying. Unbelievable. You know, and they could sit there, they can go over on their YouTube channel and on their uh, Twitter account, and they could say, oh, we got the great Mert taken down. Hooray, hooray, break out the champagne. We told the First Amendment it can go fuck itself, is what they've done tonight. You know, these people do not believe in the First Amendment. Don't let them kid you. Don't listen to their complaints that say, oh, yeah, they're trying to take away my freedom of speech. The cops destroyed my hard drive. Bullshit. They don't want the First Amendment. I don't know who filed Levy. They sent me a general notice of the complaint. They immediately took down the channel, or took down the material. And I immediately filed an appeal. I went in there, found out what the problem was, and I wrote them a nice little letter saying, well, if you're going to do this to me, you better start doing this to them, because they're doing the exact same thing to me. I says, I've told you about this for years. You know, but if they take the channel down, they take it down. Fucking, my life is not this channel. I got plenty of things that I can do. I got another channel. They said I was bullying. It said that I was hurting their feelings. When it first came down, I got a big yellow strip going across that said there was a copyright complaint, which is probably that dumbass picture. And then the next thing I know, I turn around and I'm getting hit with a bullying, which seems to be, this is what they did to Tyler. These people are a bunch of damn cowards. They don't want freedom of speech in this country. They say things about Montegraph. I mean, this 7 hours ago on Twitter, and his associates, blah, 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 claims special representatives with the FAN, they are actively afraid people. It switches back over to the other idiot, and she writes, Mert is a criminal with a criminal mind. There is no escaping this type. Now that is classic bullying right there. And Twitter won't take that down. They've got stuff over there on YouTube. They won't take that stuff down. I've been complaining about this shit for years, and they won't touch them. And then all of a sudden they come after me. What a bunch of damn cowards. Jeez. Silencing me isn't going to stop anything. I don't know what they think they're accomplishing by this. I had 19 people in here when that channel went on. 19 fucking people. That's all I had. These people are worried about 19 people. But I guarantee you, I know how to work my way around this. They ain't going to be able to pull this bullshit again. They ain't going to shut me up. There's other, they've taught me how to, their own conduct has taught me how to get around this shit. So, but who I'm mad at is YouTube. It's unbelievable that they would do something like this. This tells you that it's not the Democrats that are being given favoritism. It's the Republicans, because it's only Democratic channels that are being knocked off of YouTube. It's a damn shame that we can't have freedom of speech in this country anymore. But it's just, well, you see, they bullied against you, Levi, and this is the thing. But I don't know what YouTube is going to do, whether they're going to restore the original channel or not. but, you know, at this point, I don't care. You know, if they want to keep it down, they can keep it down. Okay. Okay, this is what I got from YouTube. Our team has reviewed your content. Unfortunately, we think it violates our harassment, threats, and cyber bullying policy. We have removed the following content from YouTube. Tuesday Murderthon Special. We know this might be disappointing, but it is important to us that YouTube have a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal. So, and it goes on and on and on and on, and it says, this is the first time, this is just a warning. If it happens again, your channel will get a strike and you won't be able to do things like upload, post, or even live stream for 1 week. In which case I would cancel. Oh, I have appealed already. I sent them a nice little letter. But that's fine. You know, I don't care if they take it down. You know, but, you know, it only was taken down because of them. So all they've done is shown how much of a coward they are. So, you know, I'll change the way I do things on YouTube, because the grifters, the frauds are not worth my time, and they're not worth damaging this channel. So they got their ways. They fine. If you don't want me to talk about them, I'll talk about what I originally intended to talk about on this channel. And they ain't gonna like it. So we'll see how the appeal goes. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, it's, you know, this is the double standard. Because, yeah, it's funny. They didn't take down yet my short video. They only took down. Yeah, I'm going to check my channel. I'm going to see what's on there. But, yeah, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, you got to wonder who it is over on YouTube that is running that company. But my teaser's up, the Terrified Timmy's up, Musings of a Dead Guy's up, Friday Chat is up. They'll probably strike all of these. You know, they may wind up knocking me off the air. But, you know, they do. Oh, well. You know, I got HBO, Cinemax, Hulu. But I'm going to cancel, you know, I'm going to cancel YouTube Premium. They just lost $10 a month because, you know, I ain't paying for that to have this kind of shit. Well, you know, I'm going to do what Timmy did. I'm going to put the stuff over in BitChute. You know, Two can play this game because I know all the channels that he uses, so I'm just going to do what he does. I'm going to put everything over there. You know, they're not going to stop this. You know, I'll create a private channel where only subscribers can get into it and they can see all this information, because I'm getting all kinds of information. And if I put this stuff in a private room with strict access, people are going to learn a lot of shit that they're not learning right now. You know, it's, you know, I just I don't know what YouTube is doing. I mean, they just, weird. But it just shows you, what's funny about this is it just shows you how cowardly these people are. They're cowards. They cannot take it. They have to sit there and whine and cry about getting their little fifis hurt when they go out and make these wild and dangerous accusations against people. Because that's what's going on. You know, you had someone show up at a rally 90 miles from Kim's house and say, I've been keeping an eye on her. I've got pictures of her. I've got a gun. Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll go over there and do it. And these people these people are breaking the law because they're going around saying that they're agents of the freaking federal government. This agency that they come up with that they say is part of the Pentagon is an outright fraud. And YouTube won't take it down. YouTube is allowing people to conduct wire fraud. I'm very disappointed in YouTube. And the thing of it is, and I told YouTube this person that filed a complaint is saying that they are a public official. And under federal law, you can say anything about a public official, period. They do not have the bullying exemption. You can say anything you want. They are declaring that they are government official, that they are part of an agency of the United States government. This letter I got from the woman that's in front of me right now states that she declared that she is a government official, that she was the founding member of this particular organization. And it's got the word Pentagon in it, and Pentagon infers that you're part of the United States government. The Pentagon is a government agency. JOSAM is an agency of the federal government. They are using the trademark, if you want to call it that, of a government agency. They are implying that they are part of it. The blogger in question that I was discussing tonight declares that he is third in line to the President of the United States. He is declaring that he is a public official. And this, and what's funny is I just happened to be reading something. Let me get down here on let me go back over into Twitter for a minute. Come on. Of course, the computer has to be backing up. But I just, it's just, these people can write what they want. They can destroy my reputation because they don't want to get their feelings hurt. But there is a guy, okay. And let's see. There's a site, Stop Big Tech Election Interference. Stop YouTube Censorship. This person has raised $128,900 to stop YouTube from doing just exactly what they did to me tonight. That they, YouTube is engaging in favoritism. They're allowing entities like QAnon and like that to come, to file these bogus reports. And, people are getting fed up. And 608 people have donated. Somebody donated $20 7 minutes ago. Another one donated $25 20 minutes ago. Somebody donated $20 34 minutes ago. And someone who mentioned her name donated an hour ago. And it's a series of somebody, let's see, we got, damn it. See all. I want to see all. I want to see how big. But we got somebody donated $100 and somebody else donated $100. A lot of, you're averaging about $25 donations, and there's quite a few. Somebody donated $3,000 to this. Holy crap. I wish someone donated $3,000 to me. I could buy some nice equipment to do streaming with that kind of money. Got a $500 donation. Got all kinds of donations here. But you know, I really wish. I've got a Patreon. If I could get $100,000, I would sue the people that are calling me these outrageous things, telling me I'm a possessed by a demon and shit like that. I would love to sue that woman. You know, they have filed an emergency injunction. Let me read more. Okay, I'm going to read. Well, I got to get permission to read this because it's. But the person has worked at Google for 8.5 years as a software engineer, and he was with YouTube in the last 3 years. With much regret, my former employer, YouTube, has become a direct threat to the United States of America and the republic for which it stands. YouTube is engaging in reckless censorship by doing a mass purge of contents creators deems brand unsafe. Why would Google take actions that seemingly squash the clear exchange of ideas and offering different points of view? Doesn't that seem to interfere with free speech? The election? In fact, this is exactly the case. Google is deliberately attempting to influence the election by preventing certain opinions from being shared. And, you know, that's probably people on the Trump side that are doing this, but it is also people on the Democrat side that are getting hit by this. And it is QAnon that is causing all this trouble. It's disappointing, to say the least, that we are supposed to be a country of free speech. I was on the internet almost from the day it was created. I was on something called ARPANET, and then there was CompuServe and America Online and FidoNet and BridgeNet, all kinds of, because we used to have bulletin boards. We didn't go on the internet directly. We went on what they used to call extranets. Commodore had their own extranet. America Online had one. You know, everything was separate rooms. And now we have the internet, which when they opened it up to the World Wide Web, the thing of it is the internet was started by the United States government. It's not owned by YouTube. It's not owned by anybody. It's owned by us, the taxpayers. The only reason we have to use YouTube is because we have to have a portal in order to get onto the internet. And so they're basically just, you know, all this shit is parked on a server somewhere, and God knows where. And, you know, YouTube controls all this stuff. And so does Facebook, so does Twitter, so does all these different people. And, you know, you've got people like Gab. You know, Gab says, yeah, come over to us. Yeah, you go over there as a Democrat and they'll boot you off. It's Republicans only over there, so they're censoring. But you can go, you know, there's places you can go. It's harder to hell to build your audience back up there, and you can't, you know, I can't mobile live stream on BitChute, so it doesn't do me any good. My only reason for having YouTube is because I need a way to be able to live stream while mobile. And all these stupid services, like, I don't care who you choose, they require you to have 1,000 people in order to mobile live stream. Now, I'll be damned if I know why. But, you know, these idiots that are making all these false accusations against me, they won their little battle. Because I'm not going to mention their names anymore. I'm not going to mention them by specifics. I'm going to do just exactly what the woman says, the handler, in order to bypass the problems that she is having with her channel. She says, okay, everybody use codes. We can't mention QAnon directly. We got to do this on the sly in order to get around the rules. Well, I can do the same damn thing. You know, they don't want to be mentioned. They don't have to be mentioned. But I'll tell you what, you know, because even if, you know, the thing of it is, even if YouTube says, yeah, you were right, we're going to restore your original content, I'm going to say, screw it. This isn't worth it. I had things planned for this channel that had nothing to do with these idiots. You know, and I don't care if I lose every damn subscriber I got. You know, I'm going to do something else. And it's going to be, you know, entirely different than this shit. Because these people aren't going to get stopped. They're going to keep doing this until somebody gets killed or until the FBI, the U.S. Marshals, the State Department finally crack down on their ass. And then maybe I'll live stream the court from that. Because they can't get me for bullying if I'm covering a true event. But this is funny as shit. You know, now I'm in the company of Tyler the Fox. Him and I have something in common now. And with these other people. That these crybabies that are a member of QAnon are a bunch of cowards. They're the little kid that they're bullying until somebody smacks them in the nose and then they start crying. And so somebody tonight, they had themselves a little temper tantrum and say, oh, you hurt my fifis, you're telling the truth about me. Well, we're going to tattletale on you to YouTube. Little twerp. Yeah, it's, you know, I had a feeling that sooner or later, E-Root, I think Tyler's going to start another channel, because he's not giving up. You know, he went a lot farther than I did. But, you know, the funny thing, when you stop and think about it, is these people that have been harassing me are scared of 18 people. I only get 18 to 25 people a night on this stream when I do it. That's it. 19 fucking people. That is all I get. And they're scared of a I'm a 70-year-old retired truck driver. I've got one of the small, it's a small channel, it's 900, I lost 2 subscribers. The minute my channel went down, 2 subscribers went poof. I'm down to 943 subscribers. I can't even get 1,000 subscribers. You know how easy it is to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? I've been trying to get 1,000 subscribers on here for a half a year, and I can't get above that mark. I'm stuck. You know, 943 subscribers. And I've got 19, according to my channel, I've got 19 people watching the channel. That's it. These people are scared of 19 people on an obscure YouTube channel. Boy. Yeah, I liked Fox's channel. It was a riot. It was good for laughs. Yeah, what's funny is now the 2 channels, I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not going to promote them. I don't want to get hit for bullying them. But they've got thousands of, they probably bought them. You know, you can go out and buy subscribers. You know, I don't risk my channel for something stupid as that. So I don't buy. But they used my copyrighted material. They used my stream on their channel. You know, and then, you know, the thing of it is now, by doing that, they're not going to have any material because I'm not going to talk about them anymore. They're going to have nothing to complain about because they've knocked me off the air. So I say, fuck it, I'm not going to bother with you people. You know, I'll do something else. You know, I got Netflix, you know, or I've got Amazon Prime. I'm going to watch that thing about Borat. You know, they're bullying the husband of the woman in Florida. You know, they can bully people every day. all this false information they're putting out there. But they can't take it when they're called out. They are a bunch of sniveling little cowards, and they know it. Yeah, I'm going to watch that damn movie. I spend 2-3 hours a night doing these damn murder-thons. Fuck it, I'm going to go watch Borat or something. I got a busy week. I'm not going to have time to do this shit anyway. But it's amazing. You go down through this account, all the stuff that they do. Bullying. Yeah. Bragging, telling lies, to sucking money out of people like a vacuum cleaner. Unbelievable. People fall for this shit. So, I don't know. It's amazing. But, yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, see, this is the same stunt I pulled before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to my complaint. I'm going to go to their channel. Let's see, harassment, cyberbullying. Okay, yeah, I can't do more than one. I've submitted an appeal, so I'm going to see how it comes out. That's interesting. Two comments. Well, I got good analytics out of it before they took it down. Jesus, that's funny. But yeah, gloat till you float. But there are 5, there are the trials coming up, and you're not going to be able to flag the state of Colorado for bullying. You're not going to be able to flag the state of Minnesota for bullying. You're not going to be able to flag the state of Virginia for bullying. Not so much frustrating as disappointment, Rebecca. This is the second time I appealed the last time they pulled this stunt, and they agreed with me. They'll probably agree with me again. But I'm done. Because it's just, all these people have done by pulling this stunt is shown that they are a bunch of sniveling cowards. She came in here and started her bullshit tonight, and I banned her from the room, so she probably got all upset and decided to go and pull a strike on me. As retaliation, saying, well, if you're going to kick me off your channel, I'm going to strike you. Little coward. You don't even you come in here and you post your damn messages and then you delete them. Yeah, it's a bunch of freaking cowards. But fine. You've gained, basically what these people done is I was bringing a lot of attention to them. I used to read the comments over there, and their traffic had actually gone up because I was paying attention to them. They had something to complain about. They could say, oh, that mean guy over there from Florida is complaining about you. Let's come over here and see what you're all about. Their traffic was going up because of me. Not anymore. It's going to go crashing down because they got what they wanted. I ain't going to talk about them anymore. Well, it's funny if it's FM that's doing this because I actually do not have that much of a beef with him. I think he got into trouble because he listened to that idiot from Minnesota. If he hadn't listened to the idiot from Minnesota, I wouldn't have a problem with him because I simply don't care. And, at this point, I've known since the time I started this that nothing I do on this channel is going to make a damn bit of difference. Nobody is going to put a stop to these people because of a guy that gets 25 people at a time on a channel. 25 people listening to a YouTube channel isn't going to do crap. I'm not going to accomplish anything here. People are, the vast majority of the people on their channels don't come over here. They've been told not to come over here. They've been frightened away from this channel. So I don't know what the hell they're scared of. It's amazing. I mean, I was giving them material they could use every day. But not anymore. I just, I don't know what I'm going to do for the chat. I guess I'll just sit here and bullshit about something. We got a week to go. I'm going to probably start doing what I originally intended to do to this channel. And it's probably going to piss a lot of people off. But, I have very strong political views. I have views of Trump and so forth. And you people that support Trump ain't going to like it. But I decided instead of talking about Trump and Biden and what I feel about the situation, I was going to sit here and I was going to expose these criminals. But now I can't do that. So I'm going to do something else. Just to fill in the slots until I can get my other projects off the ground. And sometime in the middle of November, I'm going to do what I intended to do in the middle of August. And it's going to be completely different than what you guys have seen. And if certain people start going on trial, I'll cover the trials. Because that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to cover trials. The only reason I wanted 1,000 people is so I could march into the Orange County Courthouse and live stream trials. There's a lot of really interesting trials that I can cover if I can get up over 1,000 people. But I cannot get into court until I get over that mark. And it's the same with Fort Lauderdale. If I can get up to 1,000 people by the time the trials come up down to Fort Lauderdale, I can be in that courthouse covering that trial live instead of standing outside in front of a tripod. Yeah, that sex ring or whatever it is, that guy got hit with a 20. He's going to die. He got basically a life sentence. He's screwed big time. So that's... It's going to take longer for YouTube to decide what they're going to do about my channel than it did for them to take it down. It's amazing. The internet has completely changed since I was here. It's just, it's turned into a commercial enterprise. It's turned into a pile of garbage. So people, the old parts that used to go on the internet, they are complaining. They're like me. They're complaining about it. They're complaining about that you have to pay. You have to pay for everything you do on the internet. I mean, you have to pay to get on the internet. You got to pay to get into a portal. Unless you go Wi-Fi piggybacking off a McDonald's parking lot, you can get on the internet that way. Let me see. Go over to. Go down here. If anybody complains about me, the way I do this show, they can go fuck themselves. Let's see. Yep, see, the thing of it is they got Clinton, Biden, sex operatives tout special status. That video is still up. You know, YouTube allows this bullshit on their channel to be up there. And it's the same, you know, it's the same funny thing about it is they put up, okay, let me get in here, ... Report, I'm going to report these fuckers. Infringes my rights. Copyright issue. Submit a copyright complaint. I'm not a robot. Let's see. Who is affected? I am. Okay, now I gotta go into their URL. Okay, twip. See, I can, yeah, two can play this game. Come on, get up here to copyright infringement. My live performance. Okay. That was my channel. Come on. And let's see. I think it's, yeah, it's the SS Terrified Timmy's the one they copied. An entire video. Okay, where does this appear? Jesus Christ. Oh. Now I gotta go back. Alright, let's go through all this work and they probably... Alright, hold on a second because I'm in the middle of... I gotta go to the... I gotta bring it up anyway because they want a timestamp. Oh, wait a minute. Doing this wrong. Oh, God. Okay, now let's see. We go through. Okay, we start with 358 on. So we go. Say, we go up here. Say. Three. Colon 58 2 3 2 9 colon 25. G-M-A-I-F-C-O-F. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, fill all this shit out. 4, box number 5. I am not a robot. Copyright. Oh, alright. Boy, they're picky. I don't know how much good this is going to do. Bang. Bang. Submit complaint. Oh, come on. I didn't. Boy, this is case sensitive. I'll be back in the chat in a minute, guys. Oh, shit. Why isn't it typing? What do you mean a full? Well, I did. Trying to figure out why. Oh, I see why. Jeez. Well, what the hell's going on? That is my legal. Oh. Sometimes this keyboard just drives me crazy. Finally. Thank you for your submission. Please note if more information is needed to process your takedown request, we will email the address associated with your account along with any additional email addresses you have provided. If you receive one of these emails from us, it is important you reply with the requested information. This is especially critical if the email indicates we suspect abuse of the copyright takedown process. As not responding to one of these emails within a week may result in the termination of your YouTube account. Okay. And so that's done. And that'll probably go nowhere because she's going to hit me with a fair use. That's what she used. She did this to Levi. But, you know, I don't care if they get, you know, I'm not encouraging anybody to do anything. You know, at this point, it doesn't matter all that much. You know, even if she hits me with an appeal, it says, oh, it's fair use. But it's going to prove my point because it's a double standard. She's reporting me for the same thing that she says she has a right to do. And that's hypocritical. So when she does that and, you know, denies my request to take that content down, you know, that's what's going to happen. You know, they are not going to be able to hide the truth. You know, they may stop me from talking about it. They may stop a couple of other people talking about it. But they can't stop law enforcement from talking about it. And like I said, there are workarounds. So I'm going to work around this little problem. And they ain't going to like it. Because I watched them. I watched when I watched when our grifter from Minnesota got kicked off of Facebook and got kicked off of YouTube. You know, they're over in another area. I can go to the same place and I can do the same thing over there. I'm not worried about getting 1,000 subscribers on that channel. This is the only channel I'm concerned with. So I'm just going to, you know, as soon as I get organized, I'm going to move. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it in another location. I may not get 943 subscribers on these other media outlets, but I'm going to have the freedom to do what I need to do. So screw these people. Just wait until I get organized. They ain't going to be happy. You know, because if I go over on a BitChute and I get kicked off of BitChute, I'll go over on Gab. If I get kicked off of Gab, I'll go somewhere else. But I'm going to have all this stuff backed up just like he did. And so I may take a little bit of a vacation here, but I ain't going to stop. Yeah, I know she doesn't care. You know, all she cares about is the money. There's a lot of money involved here. That's why they don't want me around and the other people. Let's see, which channel link? This one? I think this is the one. You know, link that and see if that's the one that I just did the strike on. But you know, I don't even care. You know, if YouTube says, no, it's fair use, fuck it, I don't care. And I'm not worried about, she's already got my address. You know, she found it, you know, Florida, you can get somebody's address. If you have anything public in the records in the state of Florida, they can get your address. So she's got all my information. She's put it up all over the internet. And he has too, so you know, it's not like some big secret. But you do it to them. You put up her address or his address, man, they'll be on you like pigs on shit. Or that's flies on shit. I got the expression wrong. Because they, you know, that's one-sided. They don't want problems. They give it to everybody else, but they don't want it. Bunch of fucking crybabies. Yeah, because they got this, you know, they got a pinned tweet of Kim on here. Violating, you know, that's bullying right there. You know, put her life in danger. God, now they're attacking Sarah Ferguson. What the hell is these people? You know, what does Sarah Ferguson have to do with anything? Christ, they're not even in this country. You know, she's declaring that I am a criminal. That's defamation of character. Amazing. Well, all right. Let me get that one. But I think it's amazing. They even have to waste my time with this. These people are an absolute waste of time. Yeah, I could have. Yeah, I put all this. I don't even know why I bothered with these people. I really don't. Yeah, it's just because these people are nothing. They're big fat nothing. They put this bullshit up there and there. This is a woman that's a hermit in her own house, and she spends hours upon hours upon hours reposting this garbage. You know, you check the timestamps of this woman. She's on the internet 20 hours a day posting this crap. Well, trying to figure out YouTube, you almost need a professorship. But, you know, the only thing you can do is you can go out and, I guess you can go out and take pictures of people crashing their cars into things, trucks driving into bridges, maybe some police chases. You know, stuff like that. Okay, this is the link. See if this works. But this, yeah, this is the. Okay, now here we go. All clips published by news reporter under fair use. Copyright disclaimer under 10 section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Now, this is a complete 180. Now, this is what she's going to come back and say this. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to tell YouTube the same thing. I says, look, she does this all the time. She sits there. This is a disclaimer on her channel. Right there, black and white. And this is what I filed my appeal with YouTube with. You know, this is fair use. And she is declaring that she is a government official. That she's part of this Pentagon thing, that she actually created it. And the same thing with this military outfit out of the state of Florida. They're declaring they're part of that. Ah, too many. I gotta break this up. Jeez. They got a 200 word limit. This is like Twitter. Come on. Oh. Well, the thing of it is you don't even... God damn it. Ugh. Sometimes YouTube can be so irritating. But that, you know, that's 200 words of the disclaimer. That's a standard disclaimer. I see it all the time on all YouTube channels. And you don't even have to put it there. YouTube understands the Part 107. There's no reason for that live stream to have been taken down. But they hit me, you know, they hit me with bullying and harassment. Same thing they do to me, they hit me with. Yeah, I could put it in every, you know. The thing of it is, you don't even have to do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go through all my things, and, you know, I'll just copy it verbatim from hers and put it in all of mine. But the thing of it is YouTube understands that it's fair use. They reject stuff like this all the time because it's fair use. You know, even if you don't put the disclaimer on your page, they still will honor your appeal. You know, it happened with Levi Page. You know, he filed a copyright strike. She came back with fair use. And I don't know if he's got the disclaimer on his channel or not, but they denied the appeal. So, you know, the stuff remained up there. And it's clear-cut bullying. I mean, all she does is talk about people in their underwear. But, yeah, this is the kind of stupidity that we have to put up with on the internet anymore. You know, and this stuff with the Bidens, it's bullshit. Every bit of it. It's Russian propaganda. These people that shut this channel down are Russian operatives. Whether they realize it or not, they are using propaganda generated by the Russian Federation to interfere with our discourse over here, with our election. And they're doing it on both sides. There's documentary after documentary. I just watched a big documentary. I think it was on, it was either HBO or Netflix, and it had to do with Russia interfering with our discourse over here. They plant people on both sides. They arrange protests. They arrange all kinds of stuff. And it's all Russia. Yeah, I'll probably do it just to be on the safe side. I mean, might as well. But I'm off that subject now. I'm not going to bother these poor babies anymore. I don't want these people going in depression and committing suicide because of this 20-person channel bugging them. I hate to read where somebody jumped off a bridge because of something I said on this channel. I mean, good grief. I mean, the people are that fragile. I mean, I thought these were grown up, tough people, but no, they're a bunch of weak, sniveling little cowards. They can't take it. They gotta go crying to mommy. Mommy, mommy, they're picking on me. They took away my ice cream. Jesus Christ. Pathetic. No wonder they support Trump. What a bunch of fucking crybabies. It's amazing. But, it had to end sooner or later, I suppose. But I'm going to be just like a million other channels. I'm going to do boring shit every week. People are going to yawn, probably lose all my subscribers. Oh, fuck it, I don't care. If I can't get an audience, I'll just do something else. Because, it's unlike these other people that run these fake organizations. My world is not the internet. I have plenty of other things that I can be doing. I am extremely busy as it is. This Tuesday chat wasn't even supposed to happen. And the only reason I was going to do it was because of the Dunklin case. And then when that fell through, this letter that this person wrote me, I put it in here, and that is what caused the problem, is they don't like that letter. They don't want that letter on the internet. Well, I got news for these people. Remember, Timothy's got, I gotta quit mentioning that idiot's name, but that guy has a file up. Has everybody in it. It's got me in it, it's got Kim in it, it's got Alex in it, it's got Levi in it, it's got all these damn files. Well, I'll start one of those myself. And I'll put this letter up there. And all the other, when people start sending me all these other letters, I'm going to put them in there. And there's not a damn thing they can do about it because it's factual material. There's no copyright because I own the material. I'm not putting that shit on this channel anymore, so just give me time. Get this worked out. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go copy that little fucker, because that's a standard statement. That's not a copyright statement. That's something that can't be copyrighted. Because that comes right out of the law. So don't hit me with a copyright strike with that, you bitch. And no, I didn't call you that by name, so you can't get me for calling you a bitch, because it's generic bitch. What a bitch. Okay. Well, the thing of it is she's not supposed to be reporting on QAnon stuff on Facebook. She got hit with a strike for doing that, so that's why she covers it up. YouTube does not enforce the rule. But okay, I'm going to start editing my videos. Go to defending myself from Q extremists. Edit video. Well, I'm going to, I'll put it up in the private chat that we have. Okay. Yeah, I put it in one or two. I'm going to start putting this in all of them, but I'm not going to do it on the air. I'll do this stuff later. But yeah, this, you know, I should have expected it, because this is blockbuster material. But you know, I'll ship this. I'm going to ship this over into the room, and you guys are free to use this stuff. I'm going to send the entire. Okay, let me go into. I'm going into Twitter. I'm going to put this stuff on Twitter right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give this stuff to you guys and let you take the risk from now on. I'll do the cowardly thing and let you guys take the risk. So, Bam. Because what it is the one thing there, it's got her first name on there, and I don't have permission to use that, so I gotta edit that before I can send it. I had two different versions of that, so I'll get it to you. Well, she admitted it, you know. Yeah, she admitted it in the letter, because you go in the letter and it says, you know. So, but fine, I won't put that material on this channel. I'll send it, I'll send it elsewhere and let other people deal with it. What I'll do is, from here on out, I'm going to provide you people with all the information, and it's up to you what you want to do with it. Because I'm washing my hands of this. It's not worth screwing this channel up for these morons. The letter was from someone that used to follow the guy from Minnesota. And his handler contacted the person and gave the letter that I read on the air was to the individual as an introduction, and it went through in specific details stating that the individual she was handling was basically living in a pigsty, he wasn't taking a shower, all of this. It was in a letter. Evidence, just like the reporter claims to have, that he freely puts out on the internet, that is legally described as bullying. And harassment. But, I'm sick of dealing with crybabies. I've dealt with this one crybaby for 12 years. And I don't know. It's very, very discouraging. Well, I'll be sure to get them to you. Laurie, the information's going to be there. It just ain't going to be on YouTube. So. But from now on, don't mention any of their names in the room. Because we're not going to give them the ammunition anymore. They don't want their names mentioned, we won't mention them. But and if they come in this room again, they're going to be reported for harassment. Because I will not allow that individual in this room anymore. But we aren't, it's going to be off topic, it's going to be something completely different, has nothing to do with them or their criminal actions. It's going to be something completely different, so they have no reason to even come in here. Oh, that's fine. You know, it's just that, you know, I haven't imposed a new rule yet. But I would prefer. Okay, what do we got here? I think she. Okay, very good. She um, edited out her name, so now I can send this. So let me download this. Now I'll make this downloads. Yeah, she just sent me. Apparently, she's still in the room. She edited out her name. Okay. Okay, that's edited, so now I can start sending the dogs out. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is stuff is going to start showing up in the private area of Twitter with all this information. So you guys are free to do with it what you want. Well, she is called the handler. And he is called, for right now, I'm going to call him the grifter. I'm, you know, guy from Minnesota, the grifter, the criminal, I don't know. Figure something out. But, alright, you guys are going to start being flooded in your Twitter account. Yeah, here we go. Yep. Okay, I can send that. Save. Okay, part 1. La da da. Part 2. Because this is a complete unedited letter. I had edited this for content tonight. But you guys are going to get to see the full Monty, as they say. Okay, part 3. Part 1, 2, 3. I gotta figure out where part 4 is. One, two, three. I'll send part 5. I gotta figure out what happened to part 4. I'll quit that out. And there's part 5. Okay, and then I gotta find, see there's, okay, I believe that these are all 5 parts that are now over there. And let me see if I can find the letter. See, there was a Gulf Waters International Bannon, part 5. 3, 2, 1. Demon. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, all the material that was in my room tonight has been shipped out. So you guys knock yourselves out. Because I just... But so that's the thing. They think that by striking this room that they are going to stop the truth. And I'm going to do just like they did. I just have alternative. I have planned for a couple of years now for just what happened tonight. So they have just closed off open information. Now they're not going to know where anything's coming from because I'm neither going to confirm nor deny any information that comes my way. This stuff is going to get out there, and they're not going to know who it's coming from because I would encourage anybody, the dozens of people that have written to me, they can send the stuff to me. I will send it out to those people that can get the information out on an even broader scale. So there's going to be, we got a tree growing here. It's not going to be just me anymore. There's going to be a whole shitload of people. So they just made matters for themselves that much worse. Because they're not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to prove it. So, having fun reading this stuff over on Twitter. But all they've done is they have proven that they do not believe in this country. They do not want. Okay, part 4. Okay, I've got that one. Okay, I think we're set. Yes, I can. Me a favor, when I tell you to, I want you to delete your email because I don't want you getting harassed. Don't do it yet because I got to make sure I get you in the system. Okay. YouTube has received my strike, and they're going to think about it. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do, T-E-S-T. I'm going to send you a test email to see if this goes through all right. You should be getting an email from me, and what I'm doing is I'm sending you a test email to make sure that we're writing each other, and when you get it, you might want to delete it from here so that the scammers can't get a hold of your email and screw around with you. My email's already known, so it's not like I'm not losing anything. Oh, when I get a minute, I'll send it up there. All right, that'll work. All right, so if you want to, you can take your address off the chat so they can't blast it or whatever they do. Okay, let's see. We're gonna add this to add the contacts. Okay. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, there's no set pattern to them. They just, for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. This is the second time they've done this, and I appealed it the last time. And usually I'll know probably by sometime in the morning, what they're going to do. But, but that's fine. I don't need the aggravation. I can talk about stuff in general terms and people are going to know who I'm talking about. So, there's ways to beat around the bush. So if they think, the only thing they may have won is their names aren't going to be revealed. But this is going to be done in such a way. Fireman, did you want that your email address taken off? Because I can take it off. Yeah, they're probably busy copying it now anyway, so they love doxing people. It's been an interesting night. But an ever increasingly dwindling crowd is going to happen now. Because now they're not going to have the intense attention that they had from this channel. Well, when I get the chain letters, I just put them into I just put it in my spam box, or I block the sender, so that's no. Because I had to block one guy that insisted on arguing with me about things I didn't want to hear about, so I just went ahead and blocked him. Because I just, there's times I just run out of patience. Well, I've got one too. I've got a Western Digital passport that I dedicate just to those scammers. Nice little 4 terabyte passport. Because these portable drives are getting cheaper by the day. Now I've got a second one all ready to go. I just bought another one. I bought this little 2 terabyte one, so that if I fill up that one, I've got this one. So that'll have 6 terabytes. Terabytes a lot of shit. Yeah, these things are getting bigger every day. And that thing, Best Buy sells that thing, and they're pretty damn cheap. So, and I'm not promoting. I'm not getting paid to promote or any of that. Blah 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 blah. Oh my God. So, fun day today. Well, that's just to see. I've got I've got this one. This is my wireless cloud. It's not hooked up. I've got that one. I got a white. I don't know if I'm going to be pulling out here enough to show it, but I've got the. Well, it's not. But I got another 4 terabyte drive that's hooked up to my computer. So I've got. But I use the One Passport, the small portable, which is I can unplug it and I'll get a thing saying it's unplugged. But this one here that I just unplugged, I switched this between my laptop and the desktop that I'm on now. So when I go on the road, I've got this one. That way I don't have to. I've got files if I need them on the road. Blah blah blah. So I'll plug this back in, but this is my 4 terabyte drive. These things aren't very big. You know, this damn thing is a 4 terabyte hard drive. It's really weird. And this one over here is the 2 terabyte. So I got 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 4 terabytes. So I got a lot of terabytes. And the damn things are cheap. So, but I got everything archived on these hard drives. Plus, I got zip drives. Put things on these little zippy drives. So you know, I do a lot of storage. Good night there. Go do some hula hoopty doopty doopty hula hoopty things. Hoop to hoop to hoop. Do the hoop dance. But, you know. But it made a rather dull Tuesday into an interesting Tuesday. And it just goes to show you that these QAnons are not patriots. They're just Russian something. $204 subscribers. Huh. What happened to all their subscribers? Oh, they changed the name of their channel. It's not the High Command anymore. That's right, they got kicked off of YouTube. They've come back under another name. They're Command Posts. Well, ain't that rich? They cheated. Son of a bitch. Yeah, because YouTube had booted these people. They bypassed the damn ban. Those little cheating little bastards. Well, guess what? We'll report that to YouTube, that these people are bypassing a ban from YouTube. Wouldn't you know it? YouTube, you see, that's a direct violation of YouTube's terms of service. Probably came in under a different email account. There's any number of ways to get around that. That is a riot. Boy, what a bunch. What a cheater. Cheater, cheater, cheater. The task force is a cheater. Yeah. Yeah, I'll report him again. What the hell? I don't know. Yeah, it's just, these people are a waste of time, you know? Sit there for 3 hours to talk about these clowns. It's not going to make any difference. I mean, you know, until the FBI and the other authorities get off their ass and get enough evidence to finally arrest these people, this shit's just going to keep going on. So, I was only, the funny thing about this, I was only killing time until I got to 1,000 subscribers, and then I was going to start doing what this channel was intended to do. But I have workarounds. I can discuss things uh, without the 1,000 subscribers, and not worry about hurting the fee-fees of these poor little children. And then go and keep doing their grifting and lying and everything else, and they're just going to get their ass whooped by somebody else. Because okay, you guys all have a good night. I'm probably going to close this down. This has actually run over. I'd only intended to run this until 11 o'clock, but this other stuff came up. And we'll see what happens from here on out. But, got a little thinking to do as to how I'm going to handle this from here on out. I'll probably do I'm not going to do a murder-thon tomorrow night because I got to get ready for my routine. I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've got a whole busy week coming up, but I'll be doing my recorded videos for the next few days. I might try, if I can get back soon enough, I'll be on the air by either 9 or 10 on Friday with the murder-thon, with the regular Friday murder-thon, and figure something to talk about. And definitely got to change the subject, but we'll figure something out. I appreciate you guys tuning in, especially since we had to do this twice. And please like, subscribe, and all that. If you haven't voted, go vote for Biden. Vote for whoever you want, but I prefer you vote for Biden. And we'll go from there. This is William Kamer, Tom Mertwin, this one. Have a good one.